So exactly on 17th November, we celebrated World Prematurity Day because yearly over 120,000 premature babies are born, and how to deal with it seems to be a big issue because they need special care and attention. Joining me in studio to discuss this matter, I have Linda Osei-Boateng, who is a pediatric nurse, to delve into this better with me. Linda, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Great. So let's start off by talking about premature babies. What is the definition when someone calls a child premature? What does it mean?
Okay, first of all, thank you for your question. First of all, I would like to say good morning to your viewers and to thank TV3 for this opportunity. When we say prematurity, it means a baby who is born before the 37th week of gestation.
Okay.
That means the baby came before 37 weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
So during the pregnancy, the mother carried up to 37 weeks.
Yes.
But I mean, the baby will come before that 37 weeks.
Before
and
the
any
start.
time before that is prematurity.
Yes, please.
But what are some of the things that predispose a woman to have a premature baby?
There are so many causes. One, history of prematurity. That is if the mother is someone who has given birth to a premature baby before. Okay. It's a risk factor. Sorry. Secondly, multiple pregnancies. Right. So twins, triplets, quadruplets, that one too can result in prematurity. Thirdly, infections. Okay. When we have UTIs, when we have vaginal infections, that one also can result in prematurity. Right. Then stress. Yes, a lot of stress. When women go through a lot of stress, work, day in, day out, that one too can also happen that way. Then also maternal factors. Right. So like preeclampsia, that is hypertension in pregnant women. It also happens. Diabetes, it also happens. So there are so many factors.
Right.
But
what's so special about a premature child, and why do we need to pay extra attention to them as against other children who are born?
Okay, prematurity is really a very big global problem, and they really need special care and attention. They shouldn't be compared to the full-term babies because there are so many challenges that they come with. So if we don't take care and give them that special attention, then we are going to lose them. So the premature babies, they come with difficulty in breathing. They have difficulty in breathing. They are not able to, control their temperature because of the low fat cells that they have. Then they also come with heart problems and they have so many challenges. So they need that extra care and attention.
And so what are some of the devices that we use to provide them these extra care we're talking about? Okay,
so in the hospital setting, the incubator is very, very important. Incubator is very, very important. Without the incubator, our preterm babies will not survive. So in the incubator, there is warmth. They need oxygen because they cannot breathe well, so there is free flow of oxygen. Then sometimes they might need a ventilator too, so that one too is available. So the preterm baby, the incubator is the most important thing for them to survive. If we don't have it, then we are going to lose our future generations.
Well, certainly it seems like we probably are losing them because as it stands now, we don't have the number of incubators matching the number of premature babies we're churning up year in, year out. So what do you think we can do as a nation to make sure that we secure these incubators for the children? Currently, what are we also doing maybe in the health sector that you are aware about? Or what other appropriate technologies are we using in the meantime to make sure these babies do not die?
Okay, as a nation, what I can say is all stakeholders should be on board. It's very, very important. Both the citizens, Ghana Health Service, the government, everybody should be on board. That preterm babies are also humans. They also grow and they also become very important people in the country. So it's very, very important that we all come together and appreciate the fact that they are humans and they need that special care and attention.
Very well. But I mean, in the hospital setting, mothers are usually aided by nurses like yourself to make sure that they're able to cater for the children.
Yes.
But beyond the hospital, how easy is it for mothers to care for the children and handle the young ones they're taking home?
It's not easy at all. It's not easy for most mothers. It's not easy at all. They face a lot of challenges. Mothers go through a lot of depression. They have so much on their mind. They have so many questions to ask that sometimes we health professionals, maybe we don't get time for them. So beyond the hospital, it is very, very important that we follow up on these mothers. Very, very important. If we just leave them, they just do anything. They have so much on their mind that they just resort to, let's say, friends' advice and all that, and they might not do well with the baby.
Right. But you are very passionate about the out of hospital care. What exactly are you doing to champion that and make sure that the babies, after they've gone home, stay alive?
It's very, very important that our preterm babies, I love to call them preemies.
Right.
Yes, our preemies stay alive. Very, very important, and I'm very passionate about it. So I've come out with Preemies Home Care Foundation.
Okay.
Yes, so it's a foundation that it's here to help mothers at home to take care of their preterm babies. So the depression, the problems that they face, the challenges, health professionals are at their doorstep to help them carry through.
Very well. So in Ghana, generally, what's the plan or the schedule for people who have preterm babies? After they've moved to home, do they come back to hospital for them to be cared for till a particular time, or we just leave them into the system and forget about them?
Yes, after delivery, when they go home, they come back to the hospital for reviews. Right. But some mothers may not come back. Yes, because of one or two issues. But when we're able to follow them at home, we can encourage them so that they can have that confidence to handle their babies and cherish their preterm babies.
Right. Yes. But having come into contact with so many mothers who have preemies,
yes,
what is their challenge in handling these children? Is it the fear of having a small child, the child will break? What exactly is it? And do you see any difference with people who have had previous preterm babies or even have other children apart from the preemie compared to someone who has had a first child being a preterm?
The problem really is with a mother who is a first timer. Right. They really have so many challenges. Holding the baby is even a problem for them. How to handle the babies, how to even dress them up, how to breastfeed them, how to even top up their feed. It comes with a lot of challenges. Even especially with the night feedings, they always break down and cry. So almost it goes across board. Whether you have children who are full-term, when there's a preterm baby, there's a challenge. So that is why the foundation is here to bridge that gap, so that mothers will have that confidence to push through.
Very well. Finally, I want to find out your take on the fathers who are helping take care of preemies. When your contact with them, how has it been for them?
Wow, it has been amazing. Nice. It has been amazing. It's even the fathers who are even encouraging me more that this is what they need. This is really what they need, because when we get to the homes, it's the baby and the mother, and so many education goes on. Yeah, so they appreciate it so much. So far, it's going on well.
Finally, touch on kangaroo mother care, because that's a very important component of taking care of preterms. How do we do that, and what's that all about?
So when we say kangaroo mother care, that is having baby closer to your chest in a very, the way we put our babies at our backs. This time we put them here, skin to skin, so that the preemie will be able to hear mother's heartbeat, also feel mother's body temperature, so that bond will be there. So it's very, very important for their growth as well. So kangaroo mother care is very, very important in the growth of the preterm baby.
And of course, when it comes to that, fathers can also help.
Oh, of course, fathers can also do kangaroo mother care. They can also do that.
And we'll just change the name to kangaroo father care for them on that. But I'd like to say thank you to you, Linda Osei. I think she is a pediatric nurse, and we have been talking about premature babies and the fact that they need to survive because they are humans just like you and I. The statistics are, gory, 120,000 yearly, and our incubators are not enough. But there are other things we can also do. Let's make sure we all help to make sure premature babies live.